My child, stop for a moment. I know you weren't planning to find this message right now, but I have interrupted your timeline for a reason. This message can't wait. It's meant for you. Heaven has paused its songs. The angels have stopped their flight, and all of creation is holding its breath because I, your Lord, have something to say directly to you in this very moment. This is not random. You didn't stumble here by mistake. You didn't click by chance. You were guided here by my Spirit, because there is something I have been trying to tell you, and this time, you need to hear it. Listen to me, my child. Everything in your life has been leading up to this moment. You have walked through storms that tried to destroy you, nights that felt endless, and days when you could not see the purpose in your pain. But I have watched it all. I have seen you when you broke down and whispered, "God, where are you?" I was right there, holding you when you didn't even know it. And now I am speaking, not through thunder or lightning, but through these words that have reached you right now. This message carries my heartbeat. This moment is a divine interruption because your destiny is being fought for, and heaven refused to stay silent any longer. I am not speaking to a crowd. I am speaking to you. To the one who feels unseen. To the one who thinks they have missed their chance. To the one who hides pain behind strength. I see you. I know the weight you carry. I know how you keep pushing forward even when no one notices how much it costs you. You tell yourself you will be fine, but I know the truth that lies beneath your quiet sighs. And so, I have stopped time for you to hear this. My child, you are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. And this message, this very one, is the proof that I still have plans for you. Heaven stopped everything to deliver these words before it's too late, because I know how close you've come to giving up. I've seen how heavy your heart has grown, how tired your mind feels, and how your faith has been fading. But I won't let you sink under the weight any longer. I am reaching into your present moment, pulling you out of the noise, the fear, the confusion. My presence is surrounding you even as you read this. That warmth you feel, that stillness pressing gently around your heart, that is me. I am right there beside you, and I am not letting go. My child, you've prayed for a sign, haven't you? You've said, "God, if you are still with me, show me something. Say something. Send me a word that I can't ignore." And now, here it is. This is that word. This is that sign. This is that holy confirmation that I heard you. The reason this message can't wait is because what I am about to release into your life cannot be delayed another day. You have stood in uncertainty long enough. You have carried pain long enough. You have fought battles that were never meant to be fought alone. I am calling you back to my heart. I am calling you to listen, because this time, heaven itself has sent the message directly to you. You may think you are too ordinary for heaven to pause for you. You may think that I only speak to the strong, the holy, the perfect. But I tell you the truth. I speak to those who are broken, because I am the God who heals. I speak to those who are lost, because I am the shepherd who leaves the 99 to find the one. I speak to those who have fallen, because I am the Redeemer who restores what the world threw away. And today, I am speaking to you, because I love you with a love that refuses to let you drift away unnoticed. I need you to feel the weight of this moment. The reason I say this message can't wait is because your spirit has been crying out for something more, even if your words never said it. You have felt the emptiness of chasing things that don't fill the hole inside. You have looked for peace in people, in success, in distractions, but none of them have lasted. You felt something missing, something unshakable that you couldn't quite explain, that something has always been me. I have been calling you back, softly at first, then through whispers, through dreams, through circumstances that should have broken you but instead woke you up. And now, because heaven knows how close you are to your turning point, I am speaking as clearly as I can. My beloved, come back to me. I see the nights when you couldn't sleep because your thoughts were too loud. I see the mornings when you got up with a smile you didn't feel. I know the pressure in your chest when you say, I'm okay, but inside you are barely holding together. You've tried to be strong for everyone else, and now you are tired, not just in body, but in spirit. And so, I have come to say this: rest in me. You don't have to keep pretending. You don't have to carry everything alone anymore. Lay it down, right here, right now. Lay it at my feet, because I am strong enough to carry it all for you. My child, the reason I interrupted your day is because the path you've been walking is reaching a fork. There are choices you will soon have to make that will determine not just your direction, but your destiny. The enemy has been whispering lies to keep you distracted, afraid, and stuck. But I am here to silence those lies. The confusion you've been feeling is not your identity. It's the fog of spiritual warfare. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are not faithless for having questions. You are human, and I am God. Let me be your strength. Let me fight what you cannot. Let me lead you through what looks impossible. Comment yes, Lord, I receive it all if this message has truly touched and awakened your spirit. This message can't wait because I don't want to lose you to the noise. The world has been trying to steal your attention, to fill your heart with fear and numb your ears to my voice. Every second you've spent feeling like I'm far away has been a lie from the one who wants you to believe you are alone. You are not alone. I have never left you. Even in the darkest nights, when you thought your prayers bounced off the ceiling, I was right there, listening, waiting for you to let me in again. My love for you is not fragile. It does not depend on how much faith you have or how perfectly you perform. It is unbreakable. It is fierce. It is steady. I proved it when I carried your sins on the cross, when I let my blood fall for you, when I said, it is finished. Everything that stood between us was torn apart that day. The distance you feel is not because I am gone. It's because you stopped believing how close I truly am. But right now, in this sacred interruption, I am closing that distance. I am reaching for you again. Heaven stopped everything for this, because your life still carries purpose. You have a calling that hell has been trying to erase. There are people you haven't even met yet who will be touched by your story when you rise again. There is light inside of you that the world desperately needs to see. You may feel broken, but I call you chosen. You may feel unworthy, but I call you mine. You may feel empty, but I am about to fill you with peace that will make no sense to the human mind. My child, this message is your moment to choose. Choose to listen. Choose to believe. Choose to let me rewrite the story that pain tried to destroy. I have seen how many times you've fallen, but I have also seen every time you've gotten back up. And I say to you now, I am not counting your failures. I am counting your faith. I am not looking at your shame. I am looking at your future. And if you let me, I will build something beautiful from everything that broke you. I know you may not understand why heaven would stop for someone like you. But I tell you this, I stopped the storm for one man. I left the crowd for one lost sheep. I walked into the tomb for one friend named Lazarus. And now, I have stopped everything to reach one heart, yours. That is how valuable you are to me. That is how far I will go to reach you. Do not harden your heart, my beloved. Do not dismiss this as coincidence. I am here, right now, speaking through this very message, and I am waiting for your response. You don't need to say the perfect prayer. Just open your heart and whisper, "Yes, Lord." That is all I need. Your yes. From that yes, I will move mountains. From that yes, I will restore what was lost. From that yes, I will turn your pain into purpose. This message cannot wait because I know how close you are to giving up, and I will not let despair have the final word. You are not done. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. This moment is proof that you are still worth the pursuit of heaven itself. So listen to me now. Put down your fear, take my hand, and trust me. The same hands that formed the stars are reaching for you. The same voice that called light out of darkness is calling you out of your sorrow. And the same love that conquered death itself is surrounding you at this very moment. My child, stay with me. Don't let the world pull you away from this moment. Don't rush. Don't doubt. Just breathe in my presence, because I am here. Heaven stopped everything for this, and I will never stop fighting for you. Your support helps us keep spreading God's light. If our videos have touched your heart, you can bless our mission through super thanks. Every small act of love helps us reach more souls with His message. My child, do you remember the moments when you heard me, not with your ears, but with your heart? Quiet moments when something tugged at your spirit. The gentle nudge that told you not to go, not to stay silent, not to give up. That was me. I've whispered to you in ways that were soft but unmistakable, reaching through the noise of your world just to say, I'm still here. But many times, those whispers were drowned out, weren't they? You didn't mean to ignore me. Life became too loud. Pain became too heavy. The world pulled you in so many directions that you didn't realize you were slowly drifting. You became numb to the sound of my voice. Not because you stopped loving me, but because you stopped believing I still wanted to speak to you. But I did. I do. I never stop. You've ignored my whispers before, but I never walked away. Even when you turned away, I followed. Even when you slammed the door with your silence, I sat outside, waiting for you to open it again. I was there when you said things you didn't mean. I was there when you cried out, "Where are you, God?" and didn't wait for an answer. I was there when your anger told me to leave you alone, and still, I stayed. I stayed when your faith crumbled. I stayed when your hope dried up. I stayed when you couldn't even remember how to pray. Even when you cursed my name, I called you mine. There has never been a moment when I let go of you. Never. You may think I kept my distance. You may believe I went silent on purpose. But the truth is this. I've been right here every day, every night, through every breakdown, through every heartbreak. I have not missed a single breath you've taken. I saw every tear fall when no one else knew you were crying. I collected each one as treasure, because every tear you thought no one saw, I collected. I know how long you've been carrying that pain. I know the names you don't speak aloud anymore, the memories you avoid because they hurt too much. I know the betrayal that broke you in half. I know the moments you screamed into your pillow, begging for the ache to end. I saw you all, and even when you turned your back, my heart never turned away. That's what love looks like. It's not just found in miracles and mountaintops. It's proven in the valley, in the silence, in the long waiting. And I waited, my child. I waited for you with a patience that only heaven understands. I didn't wait with arms folded in judgment. I waited with open arms, with tears in my eyes, whispering your name over and over into the silence. You thought I didn't care. You thought I had abandoned you. But I was there when your heart broke, and it broke mine too. I was there when they left you, when they misunderstood you, when they mocked your efforts. I was there when your strength failed, when your prayers felt empty, when your dreams fell apart in your hands. And I whispered, "Hold on, I'm not done with you. My love is not fragile, my child. It is not conditional. It does not change with your mood, your choices, or your failures. It is constant. I love you when you believed in me, and I love you when you didn't. I love you when you walked closely, and I love you when you ran away. I love you when you praised me, and I love you when you accused me. There is nothing you could ever do to cancel my love, not because you're perfect, but because I am. I've watched you try to earn love that I already gave freely. I've seen you strive to prove your worth when I called you worthy the moment I formed you. I've seen you look into broken mirrors and believe the lies they told you, that you're not enough, that you're too far gone, that you failed too many times. But I've been trying to tell you something through every whisper, every quiet moment, every unexplainable peace that fell over you when you thought you'd break. I've been saying this. You are still mine. I've seen how hard you've tried to move on, to pretend the pain didn't shape you. But it did. And that pain matters to me. Not because I enjoy seeing you suffer, but because every wound became a place I longed to heal. And when you let me into those broken places, I don't come with shame. I come with oil and balm. I come with grace that doesn't accuse and with mercy that doesn't rush your healing. I come to sit with you, to cry with you, and to show you that I am still the God who saves. My whispers have never stopped, my child. You just couldn't hear them through the shouting of guilt, fear, and self-doubt. But even when your ears were closed, I kept whispering. When the world told you to toughen up, I whispered, "Let me hold you." When shame told you to stay hidden, I whispered, "Come into the light. There is no condemnation here." When fear told you it was too late, I whispered, "It's never too late with me." I long for your heart more than your performance. I want your honesty more than your perfection. I'm not here to keep score. I'm here to keep you close. I don't love you because you got it right. I love you because you are mine. I paid for you with blood. I covered you with mercy. And I have waited through every storm, every silence, every stumble. I have waited to remind you that your mistakes don't define you. My love does. And yes, you've ignored me at times. You've brushed past the moments when I tried to get your attention. You've numbed yourself with distractions, with busyness, with things that never filled the ache. But I'm not here to shame you for that. I'm here to love you through it. Because love doesn't give up. And I never gave up on you. Let those words sink deep. I never gave up on you. Not for one moment. I never stopped pursuing your heart. I never grew tired of waiting for your voice to return to me. I never stopped believing in what I planted in you. I saw beyond the mess, the confusion, the disappointment. I saw the treasure inside you, and I still see it. I see who you are, not just who you've been. And I am still calling you back into alignment with that truth. You are not disqualified. You are not unloved. You are not too late. My grace is here, and it's enough. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to explain yourself. Just let me love you. That's all I've wanted all along. Your heart, not your performance. Just you. So here I am again, not shouting this time, but still whispering. Whispering in a way only your heart will recognize. Can you hear me now? Can you feel the weight lifting? That's the power of knowing you are fully known and still fully loved. That's the sound of heaven's patience. That's the voice of the one who waited and waited and never stopped waiting for you. And now, you heard me again. This time, you paused long enough to feel me. Don't run away from this moment. Don't silence it. Let it fill you. Let it rewrite what guilt tried to engrave. Let it breathe life into what shame tried to bury. My child, I have always loved you. And even now, I am still whispering, come back to me. My child, listen carefully. This message is not casual, it is heaven's emergency signal for your soul. It is a divine alarm sounding from my heart to yours, because what is coming cannot be faced with silence, with passivity, or with delay. This is not just a moment to feel inspired, it is a moment to wake up. I have broken through the walls of your distractions, broken past the fog of your confusion, because time is moving faster than you realize, and the door that has been open for so long is beginning to close. You may not see it with your natural eyes, but a war has been waging around you. There have been unseen battles fought over your life, your mind, your future. And while you were focused on surviving day to day, the enemy was circling, trying to steal what I planted in you before you were born. He has studied your patterns. He has watched your pain. He has whispered lies when you were tired, hoping you'd believe them long enough to forget who you are. But I did not stand by. I stepped in before it was too late. There were nights when you almost crossed lines you wouldn't come back from. There were thoughts in your mind that didn't come from you, they came from the pit of darkness trying to pull you under. But I stood in the gap. I shielded you when you didn't even know you were in danger. I redirected your steps, delayed plans, closed doors, and created detours not to frustrate you, but to save you. Because there is still a destiny on your life, and I'm not letting the enemy write your ending. My child, I need you to feel the weight of this moment, not to scare you, but to awaken you. There is a shaking happening in the spirit. There is a shifting happening in the unseen. You can sense it, can't you? The tension in your spirit, that restlessness in your sleep, that growing urgency you can't explain. That's me. That's my spirit stirring you from within, saying, you cannot keep living the same way. You cannot stay asleep when your soul was made for battle. You were not created for survival. You were created for victory. But you must wake up. You must choose. You must understand that you are living in the middle of a war not against flesh and blood, but against powers that hate everything I've placed inside of you. The reason your life has felt like a target is because you are one. The enemy doesn't fight empty vessels, he attacks those who carry my purpose, my power, my calling. And you, my child, are one of them. This is why the resistance has been so heavy. This is why the temptation has felt overwhelming. This is why the pressure in your mind has been increasing. Because darkness knows your breakthrough is near. The enemy knows that if you wake up now, if you listen to my voice now, if you surrender fully now, everything he's worked to destroy will crumble in an instant. That's why he's been intensifying the battle. That's why he's been trying to convince you to give up, to compromise, to settle, to stay numb. But I am telling you now, don't give in. Don't give up. Don't let go. I am sending this message as your spiritual alarm. This is not just a moment, it's a turning point. If you respond, I will lead you into the season I prepared long ago. But if you ignore this, if you push it away like every other nudge I've given, you will miss what heaven has been trying to release into your life. I say this in love, not anger. I say this as a father, not a judge. But you must not delay anymore. The time of waiting is over. The time of choosing has come. The enemy has already marked your next step. He has plans set in motion that look harmless now but will lead to chains later. He disguises his traps with beauty, with comfort, with compromise. But I am uncovering them now because I love you too much to let you fall into them. That relationship you keep going back to, that habit you keep justifying, that door you keep reopening, I am warning you now. It will not end in peace. It will end in regret. And I want better for you. I have better for you. You may wonder, why does this feel so urgent? Because your next decision matters more than you think. There are blessings hanging in the balance. There are souls connected to your obedience. There are generations waiting on the other side of your surrender. This isn't just about you, this is about legacy. This is about what I've designed to flow through your life when you finally say yes without conditions. My child, don't wait for another confirmation. This is it. Don't wait for another moment. This is it. Don't assume there will always be time, because time is shifting. The seasons are changing, and the grace you feel now is a window that must be stepped through. Yes, I am merciful. Yes, I am patient. But I am also just. And my spirit does not plead with man forever. I have been patient long enough. Now I am calling you into response. Do not take this lightly. The door that is beginning to close was once wide open. And while it's not sealed shut yet, it will be soon. You have the chance now to walk through it, to return to me, to break free, to let go of everything that has bound you. But if you hesitate, if you delay, if you convince yourself that later is better, you will feel the sorrow of what could have been. And that pain will be heavier than anything you're carrying now. My child, I am not saying these things to harm you, I'm saying them to save you. I know the battle you're in. I know how many nights you've laid awake feeling like you were drowning inside. I know the secrets you carry. I know the sins you've hidden. I know the shame that whispers lies every time you try to rise. But I also know the power of my blood. I also know the strength of my spirit. And I also know how fast I can turn your story around if you just let me. There is still time. That's why I'm speaking now. There is still mercy. That's why I'm calling now. There is still hope. That's why heaven has sent this message like a thunderclap to your soul. You are not out of chances yet, but this is your wake-up call. This is your moment to say, enough. Enough with the compromise. Enough with the hiding. Enough with the fear. Enough with the numbness. Enough with delaying the call I placed on your life. I am the one who sees what no one else sees. I see the stronghold behind your smile. I see the battle behind your laughter. I see the exhaustion behind your eyes. And I am saying to you now, you do not have to fight alone. I have angels encamped around you. I have victory written over your name. I have purpose that has not expired. But you must choose. You must answer this call. This message is not hype. It is not noise. It is not one more video in a sea of content. It is heaven's cry to your spirit. I didn't need a microphone. I needed your heart. And now that I have it, will you listen? Will you obey? Will you return? The time is short. The shaking will increase. What can be shaken will be shaken. But those who are rooted in me will not be moved. I want you rooted. I want you prepared. I want you covered. But I will not force you. I only invite. And I am inviting you now. Come home. Come back. Come into the safety of my presence, and do not look back. This is your emergency alert. This is your holy interruption. This is your spiritual rescue. The door is still open for now. Come, before it closes. My child, I've seen you smile in front of people and cry behind closed doors. I know how good you've become at pretending. You laugh when they ask if you're okay. You say you're fine when your soul is crumbling inside. You show up when everything in you wants to disappear. I see it all. And I want you to hear me say this with absolute clarity. I care. I have always cared. You've asked in the quiet places of your heart, does God even see me anymore? Does he even notice what I'm going through? This is me, answering your question not with silence, not with delay, but with a love that breaks through every wall of doubt. Yes, I see you. Yes, I care. And yes, I have felt every ounce of the heaviness you carry. You don't have to hide your pain from me. You never had to. I was there for every night you cried into your pillow hoping no one would hear. I was there when you stared at the ceiling, wondering why you were still here. I was there when your thoughts grew darker and your hope grew dim. I never looked away. I never turned my back. You were never alone, not even once. I felt the pressure you've been under. The pressure to stay strong for others, to keep working, to keep functioning, even while your heart is silently breaking. You've been running on empty, trying to carry burdens that were never meant for your shoulders. The tension in your chest, that ache in your soul, that fatigue in your spirit. I've seen it all. And I've come today to tell you, it's time to let me carry it with you. You don't have to pretend with me. I already know the depths of what you're going through. I know the betrayals that left you wounded. I know the disappointments that made you stop dreaming. I know the anxiety that keeps waking you up in the middle of the night. I know how often you question your own worth, your own identity, your own purpose. I know the voices that tell you you're not enough, that you will never recover, that your best days are behind you. And I rebuke every one of those lies, because I am the truth, and the truth is that you are mine. My child, your pain matters to me. Not because I enjoy your suffering, but because I love you deeply and personally. I felt every time your heart broke. I carried your sorrows long before you ever spoke them aloud. The weight you feel is not just yours, it's been pressing against your destiny, trying to crush what I planted in you. but I won't let it succeed. That is why I've come to you now. That is why I've interrupted your day with this message. I want to heal you. I want to restore you. I want to lift the burden that's been sitting on your chest like a stone. You've been fighting battles that no one else sees, smiling while suffering, giving while empty, showing up while breaking down. That silent war you've been waging in your mind. I've seen every thought. I felt every inner struggle. And I want you to know you don't have to fight alone anymore. Let me into the places you've been hiding. Let me into the memories you buried, the fears you don't want to admit, the wounds you don't know how to explain. I already know them. I already understand them. And I'm not afraid of your brokenness. I'm not ashamed of your scars. I want to touch those places and make them whole again. You've carried shame like a second skin, haven't you? Shame over what was done to you. Shame over the things you wish you hadn't done. Shame that tells you you're unlovable, damaged, disqualified. But hear me clearly. My blood covers it all. My grace removes it all. My love is not intimidated by your past. My love rewrites your story from the inside out. Every place that hath been touched by pain, I want to turn it into a testimony. Every place the enemy tried to destroy, I want to raise it as a monument of my mercy. You are not defined by your wounds. You are defined by my hands, the same hands that formed you, the same hands that were pierced for you, the same hands that are reaching for you now. You don't have to be strong for me to love you. I'm not asking for strength. I'm asking for surrender. I'm asking for your honesty. If all you have right now are tears, bring them. If all you have is a broken heart, give it to me. I can do more with your surrender than you could ever do with your strength. The pressure that has been crushing you, it's not your fault. You've been doing the best you can. You've been trying to stay afloat in waters that were never meant to drown you. And I say to you now, peace, be still. I speak calm over your storm. I speak light into your darkness. I speak healing over your heart. I know it won't be fixed overnight, but this moment is the beginning. This message is me wrapping my arms around you, saying, you are safe now. Let me carry you. I know you've lost people. I know you've lost dreams. I know there are things you've prayed for that didn't happen, and it shook your trust in me. But even when you didn't understand me, I never stopped loving you. Even when your faith broke, my promises didn't. And I'm still working things together, even the parts that don't make sense yet. You've been asking for a reason to keep going. This is it. I'm not done with you. I still have beauty to bring from your ashes. I still have purpose in your pain. I still have songs to sing over you, joy to pour into you, strength to build within you. Your story is not over. The enemy tried to end it prematurely, but I stepped in. I preserved you for such a time as this. Let me restore you from the inside out. Let me breathe into your dry bones. Let me heal what religion couldn't, what people couldn't, what the world couldn't. Let me be the one who sits with you in the ashes and turns them into gardens. This hidden war you've been fighting, it's not hidden from me. And today, I declare the beginning of your healing, the beginning of freedom, the beginning of peace. You are not alone, my child. You never have been. I've been here all along, waiting for you to look up and see me reaching. So now, take my hand. Let your tears fall freely. Let your heart be honest. Let your soul breathe again. You don't have to carry it all. You never did. I'm here. I'm staying. And I'm not letting go. Comment you are my unfailing strength, Lord, if he helped you stand when you felt weak, and share this video.